still there. Whenever I press on, it cuts up my head. I wonder what I'm doing. Am I in? Right, I'm in. Hello, happy Saturday and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Sorry, I really don't know what I'm doing yet, so if I'm looking in the wrong place and it's awkward, ignore me, I'll get there, I'm learning. But yeah, welcome, thank you for joining me, however you've managed to find my little video. My name is Rochelle, socials go by MyWellDressedFriend. If I work out how to edit, it will pop up over here somewhere. I've actually wanted to do this for a really long time, but I just never got round to it. But given that we're all sat at home currently, well, not sat at home, but you know, staying at home, I thought I would start putting some practice in, so when we're eventually allowed to go out, I'll be able to do this properly. But hopefully you still enjoy this video. So I thought, given that there's been loads of sales, and there's a couple of bits I've wanted to try for a really long time, I would drop some coin, have a look at what's out there, and I would share with you some of the bits I've managed to pick up over the last couple of weeks. So it's in this big box. Sorry, that's why I keep looking down. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't topple over as it has been. This box of goodies, and I've left my camera on also because I'm still learning how to use that as well. Don't judge, I'm old. So I thought I would share with you, like I was saying, what I've been purchasing. I haven't gotten around to using all of it yet, so what I'm going to focus on is the bits that I have used so far, and so I could probably give you a rating, and the bits that I haven't, I thought I would explain a little bit about why I've purchased it and what I'm hoping to do. Now there's quite a bit, so I'm going to break it out into little bits. So there'll be one on foundations, there'll be one on perfumes, etc. I'm still waiting on some bits to arrive, so hopefully you'll see a little bit more of these over the next couple of weeks and I can stay consistent, but we shall see. If you like it, then it will make me do it. So right, let's dive in and let's see. I'm back. Sorry, I've got a new setup because my camera battery died. First spell, but it's fine. I'm now filming off my phone, so hopefully this still works really well, and you enjoy the video and I'm able to put the two together. So wish me luck and let's dive in. So I've decided to focus on skincare for this video, so hopefully if you see any of the products that you've been considering, it will help you in making your decision on whether to buy it or not. There you go. So first product, if it focuses, is this Bavex Skin Exfoliator by Silky Babe. So I've been in the market for a skin exfoliator for a long while because I've got, well for me, I'm aware of these little underskin spots on my nose. They're not completely awful and they're not hugely noticeable, but for me, I'm aware they're there. So I've been looking for something that will help improve the skin in that area. I've used it twice and I can already see a difference. I think it's helped my makeup and the way it looks today. So I know you wouldn't have seen my face beforehand, but if you go on my socials, little plug, you'll be able to see what it looked like previously. So let me know if you can spot a difference or any improvements. But personally for me, I'm really happy with the way it's working so far. So it comes with 6 different heads. When I read through the instructions, it's not actually just all for blackheads and whiteheads. Skin exfoliation. One of these heads, not sure which, also helps with skin elasticity and wrinkles, so it's got multiple uses on there. I think I picked it up for about £23 because I got it through Instagram via some discount code. I've picked up a lot of this, well mostly all of this through some sort of discount, but yeah, so I think that's a really good price, and it's chargeable. Only thing I did want to say is noise-wise, it does make a little bit of a noise, but I find that with all of my electronic devices, they're not silent. So it's just something to be aware of that, yeah, it will make some sounds. But yeah, so that's the first item. I would recommend this. I've got oily combination skin, and like I said, it's helped me to improve the skin on that area after 2 uses. So yeah, I would say 8 out of 10. Right, so next item I'm going to show you is this Perfect Daily Facial Cleanse Replacement Head. Sorry, needed to read the name. Hopefully you can see that as it focuses. So I use this with my Bareface 2 Magnetone device. Copied my friend Leanne because she had one, so I picked one up when it was on offer. But yeah, no, it works wonders for my skin. I know that there's a bit of debate about whether brush heads or not are abrasive, but personally for me, they don't cause my skin to be any more irritated. I'll use it morning and night, twice a day, just to make sure my cleanser really gets in there and clears out any sort of oil or sweat buildup. So yeah, no, I'd completely recommend. Cost wise, it was £16 and you get 2 heads in there. Instructions say to change brush heads every 3 months, so I think £8 for 3 months isn't completely horrendous. I think it works well. So if you've already got a Magnetone Bareface 2 device, obviously you'll know about this already, but yeah, I just picked this up. It was more just to share that personally for me, I find a brush head helps to clear my skin and keep it clean. So yeah, that's why I've included it in this video. So item number 2. Right, so next one. It's not skincare as such, but it's something, I don't know how to describe this. It's something that you use, I'll just show you. So the next item is this Rapid Lash Eyelash Enhancing Serum, and that's why I've included it in this sort of review, because it's a product that's meant to help enhance so like the skin devices that I've shown you before. So I've picked this up because the girl I used to work with had the most ridiculously long lashes that I was obsessed with, and she said it was down to using this. So I have used alternatives. So I use the either L'Oreal or Max Factor one, but I can't really remember. It's whichever brand offers one. And I used that for a couple of weeks and I felt that I had a little bit of lash growth, but I've heard that this is even better. I've just never really invested because of the price. I think it's about 36 for this size. You can get a bigger one, but I just thought that was a lot to pay. But I actually ended up picking this up on offer again, so I think I picked it up for £16. I haven't actually used it yet because I was waiting for all of this to arrive, then I was going to film it together, but obviously now I'm breaking out into little themes as such. I'll get round to using it. So yeah, hopefully I can share with you in a couple of weeks my initial thoughts. I'm not expecting it to work wonders straight away. I found with the other serum it took about 2.5 packets to 10 weeks. So we'll see. But yeah, wish me luck. Right, final item. So it's it's 4 items and then another one, but it's obviously just one packet product. Right, that made sense. So what I'm showing you is the Real Techniques Prep and Prime set. So Real Techniques brushes have been around the market for a very long time now. They're really established. I actually picked up this set because I wanted this brush. Oh my god, my nails look awful, don't look so closely. But yeah, I wanted that brush. And I wanted to pick that up because as I've been getting older, I'm a lot more aware of my eye area. So I've been using serums. I use a jade roller to really push into serums into my skin. So I thought I would do the same for my under eye area. And I know that the metal ball will help with puffiness because it's got that cooling effect. So that's why I picked it up. I just thought it'd be an added benefit to get the other bits as well, and I couldn't find that on its own, strangely, and not just in Real Techniques but any brand. So I'm probably just calling it the wrong name when I'm searching for it. So if you know what it's meant to be called, let me know so I can see how much it would have cost on its own. But yeah, so I picked it up predominantly for this. I've already used it a couple of times and I found it's working well, so I'm really happy with that. I've also used this brush as well. I used it to apply my serum just to try it, but you can actually use it for moisturiser as well. So I think I'm going to switch to applying my moisturiser with it because, like I said, I already use a jade roller and I find that cooling motion, the cooling effect really helps with my skin. And I just roll it until I feel as if the serum's absorbed. So I'm probably going to use this one for my moisturiser. Haven't used this brush yet. Apparently it's a dry facial brush for exfoliating again, so maybe I will use it on my nose area before I go in with the Fade Back, just to make sure that I am clearing out any sort of dead skin there so the vacuum really gets in. And then the final brush on there is a lip exfoliator brush. Yeah, it's a lip exfoliator brush. So I'm not sure if you're meant to use it on your own, but I actually bought it to use with this, if it focuses. So I picked up a lip scrub and then I used it with the brush. So it did feel a little harsh, and I don't know whether it's because you're not meant to use the two together, but I don't really want to be dipping my fingers into this and then, yeah, I don't know. So that's why I picked up the brush. So it was a little bit abrasive, but like, I mean, it's pouty, but like you can see that it hasn't really caused any tears or anything on my lips, and it does come with the balm after, which I used. But yeah, so I think I picked up this set for $14.99, which I think is a really good price considering brushes on their own, not these particular brushes, but makeup brushes on their own are normally about £8 cheapest, and obviously you can get more expensive ones if you use MAC brushes, etc. So yeah, I thought £16 or £15, whatever price I just said, for 4 brushes, well, yeah, 4 makeup tools was really good, and I'm getting benefit out of them already. 2 of them already using, and I'll probably end up using all 4. So, and that is a wrap. Thank you very much if you stuck around until the very end of my YouTube video. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I've given you some information, especially if you're considering picking up any of the items that I talk through. Please do let me know in the comments box below. I'd really love to hear from you to find out if you've purchased any of these items and how you're getting on with it. And hopefully you'll join me for the next video.